let's go, Cal. I want Cal to do it today.
Me?
Yeah, bro.
No pressure, mate.
Go on.
Go on, Cal.
You got this.
Give us the intro.
How did we start last time?
I think Mags went into, this is the first episode, da-da-da-da-da.
We were excited.
I don't know what questions are coming though. Okay.
Just introduce it.
Close enough.
Don't matter.
Okay.
Don't matter.
Oh, this is it.
Just
Love it.
It's alright, bro.
Callum's on the spot.
It's as soon as I look at the camera, I literally lose it.
Don't look at the camera then. Look at us if it feels better. You can look at Danny, look at...
Okay.
Go for it. I'm defo clipping this, by the way.
Okay. Welcome back to the second episode of the CFO Board Talk.
Yes.
Post Open.
yes.
So we're going to go through some topics today.
Yeah. Men.
Don't cut him off. I don't know what else to say. Don't cut him off. Let him flow, man. He was flowing.
I lost the flow.
Yeah, okay, we'll use that.
No, I think the main topic is the open, right?
Yes.
So we are going to talk about our.
Well, we 4 days out, 5 days out since we wrapped up. We wrapped up on Monday. So we finished up on Monday. How did you guys? Let's go. Okay, let's go. First question. Unless you've got your first question.
Okay, you already started, so go.
I mean, yeah, I thought like this is the only way we can start it is. Where did everyone finish?
No, I actually need to check.
Oh, is it? Okay, check.
So, yeah, absolutely chuffed. Last year finished in the 56th percentile in the world. This year, 71st percentile.
Damn, that's a big
So,
jump.
really happy about
We'll
that.
take that.
And yeah, I'll take that all day long. So,
Huge jump.
That's huge for me, and more to work on for next year.
That is amazing.
Cal, or should we go, Mags?
So I was 40th percentile last year.
No way.
What
Yeah.
top 4? So top 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so 40. Oh wow.
First open.
Bottom half
Yes.
of the leaderboard. And this year I am 60th percentile. So
Very good.
yeah.
And
all our
you-
ex.
40. All RX.
Come on, baby. That's it.
Wow. And last year you've been doing CrossFit just for a few months, right? Or not even?
Probably about 3 months.
Yeah.
Solidly.
That's really good.
And I did them all at RX last year. Couldn't do double unders. Couldn't do.
I remember
Yeah.
the
most of the
frustration,
lifts,
yeah.
And yeah, this time I've
Much
done better.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yourself?
Myself, I am in top 2%.
Third year in a row?
Sorry?
Third year in a row?
Yeah, or 4th. What is the year? 2021, I was in top 1. Damn! But to be honest,
So does that mean you're declining?
no. To be honest, no. I am truly in top 2 because 21 the workouts really suited me.
Good.
So yes, in true reflection, I am in top 2. I know that.
Awesome.
But I didn't like the last workout, I must say.
We'll get into that.
Oh yes, I know.
Get into that. I finished 85th, which I'm very happy about.
Nice.
I'm trending in the right direction, and that is what I'm at. At this point in my career, I'm like, yes, just keep trending in that direction. I'm waiting for the year when I'm 35 and I can, you know, what I mean, creep up a little bit. Get it. Yeah.
So is it the age group? Because
I
I'm
think
always
age group-
confused with age groups.
I think its age group is different. So I think you get your percentile for age group based on age group, right?
Yeah.
So once you age up into the age groups, your percentile is based on age groups. Because then it would be
The next age group is? What is
after
the
RX,
first age group?
35 to 39.
35.
Got a few years.
As well.
Yeah.
Aiming for the top.
Keep plodding.
Yes, it.
Keep plodding.
That's it. Go ahead. First question.
Right, let's just go through your highlight of the Open here at the gym. Whatever stuck out to you, maybe one particular evening or, you know.
We haven't rehearsed this, by the way, guys. So if it feels like we're shooting from the hip, it is because we are shooting from the hip.
But you get the most honest answers. I think.
Exactly.
True.
It's authentic.
True.
Yeah.
So for me, definitely being on this side of the fence, the kind of sitting in the training to be a coach world and being part of the team that were, you know, doing the judging and doing a bit of organising and just part of the energy. And I just loved being here and couldn't get enough of it, literally, as you will have seen by turning up at 6:30 in the morning to judge people who wanted to do an extra session. I just loved the buzz, loved the energy, loved the commitment, loved the support, and it just felt so fantastic. Last year, you know, I'd been training for 2 or 3 weeks here probably. I think I'd done 10 classes when I did the Open last year. Yeah. So it just felt so new and awkward, and it was lovely. People were supportive, but this year I just felt so connected to people and so invested in people. And, you know, while judging, you just really want everyone to get the best out of them, and just watching people's excitement when they achieve something they couldn't think they could do, you know. And for me, just being able to skip double unders this year and that kind of stuff, it just makes it so different, doesn't it? And it was, I just loved the buzz. And when you watch back and look at the videos, you know, the noise was just, my phone kept saying to me, you're in a very loud environment. That's the cheering. So, it was just amazing.
Your phone was making you
So my phone tells me messages if I'm in a very loud environment, and every night I was here doing the judging, it was like, you're in a really loud environment, and it wasn't the music, it was the amount of shouting and support and enthusiasm. It was quite funny, but that just felt so powerful.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
That was, Carl, for you?
Oh, it's hard to actually pick one. I was thinking about. I knew this question was coming, so I was thinking about it on the way here. I don't know. I've got a few. I might rattle off a couple. Top three. I've got to shout out the brothers, the three brothers.
Oh, that was a highlight.
That's
a highlight.
They've been able to do it with.
I know.
All your brothers around you is pretty cool.
All was missing was G.
He needs to get involved.
G, you need to come back, mate. That you were missing from that heat. That was it.
Yeah. So seeing them working out together, I'd love to be able to do it with my brother. So that's my aim for next year, is to get my brother.
Nice.
Do the Open with him. The other one, the last day, the last workout, when Matt was doing his redo. Yeah. The energy around just seeing him finish, because we all knew how much he wanted to finish it. That energy was just amazing. And then I've got to give a shout out to Lewis, who done what was it, 25.2. He done it 3 times, one day after the other, 3 days in a row. I think that is.
He improved.
And he improved every single time, which is just amazing.
That was impressive.
I don't understand how he did it, but he did. So,
no rest day in between. Just like, I'll just keep doing it, and improve. That's crazy to improve every time. It's obviously legs were probably feeling a bit sore. Hands were probably a bit rough.
Didn't matter. He just wanted it that bad. So
different.
Yeah, very good. I think. Well, highlight. You see, I've got the questions, but I don't have the answers. I think highlights are really. If I must pick one. Well, I loved seeing Vix finishing the last workout. That was quite cool. And we knew when I judged her twice, and the first time I was judging her, I had to give her like 1 or 2 no reps and a few warnings
you enjoyed
of
that,
wall works.
She no rep me about 6 times in one workout, and I looked at her, I was like, you're meant to be my wife. Like, what's going on?
No privilege.
No, I'm joking. It's good.
I gave him 1 no rep.
I was like...
No, that was 1 no rep. The others were warnings.
You should know by now what warning means.
Here we go,
Yes, so the first time, you know how it is. The first time you do the workout, you just test the water rather than go. I mean, you have one strategy or you don't have any strategy, and it works or it doesn't. It's, you can go really wrong, and then if you redo, you might just do so much better, just because you burn at the very beginning. So, I mean, she was so close to finishing, so I knew if she just gets a bit more focused and being intentional about doing wall walks, like really in the moment. Because when you're in such pain, you're not really paying attention, so you don't care where your hands land and where your feet go and wherever you are. But that's also the skill, and that's in the Open. I feel like it's such a great lesson for us to be in that moment, regardless of the pain you feel. even though you want to just be like somewhere else. So being so intentional and thinking what you're doing, I think that was a game changer for Vix. And it was awesome. She finished it.
She did so well.
So well.
Yeah.
So that was a highlight. And I think the other highlight was that we actually had Alpha to, make memories, record us.
Yeah, that was good.
So people, at least they seemed that they enjoyed talking to the camera.
Yes.
Good job for you guys.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
All the interviews were amazing. It was good to
They
get
were-
some personalities on camera.
Yeah. So I think that was great. Yeah, and total we had 60 sign-ups.
62.
62. There were a few that dropped after the first week. I don't know why.
That was a horrible.
It was a horrible first workout. It was a horrible first workout.
We saw you 25.1 and they never seen you again. Oh no.
It's okay. I think it's definitely motivation for next year for a lot of people. My highlight would be, I feel like this Open was a lot of, I'm calling it the Open of first. Also, I mean, I think for a lot of people it was their first workout, like first Open experience, which was great. So it was really good to see those sort of people who kind of didn't understand what it was finally get like, oh, okay, so this is what you guys have been talking about for the last 8 weeks. Like, yeah, we get the Open, and it's like, then when they actually experience it, they're like, right, this is why it's such a big thing. This is why we make such a big fuss about it, because people do a lot more than they were expecting. I mean, that second workout was a great example. People doing pull-ups for the first time. I think Evelyn getting her first pull-up, Andrew getting her first pull-up. The battle between Theo and, can I just shout that out? Because that was
I didn't get to see that. I was juggling at the time.
That was, honestly, me and Daddy were looking like, what they on? The 9. Oh, he's on 10. Oh, it was incredible. They were just going back and forth, but I loved it. It's like, they were cheering each other, but also like, I'm going to beat you. I am going to beat you. So I think for both of them, but both of them really pushed themselves like a lot harder than they would in the class. I think that was what it was all about. So I think it was a great Open off first for people experiencing it for the first time, people sort of doing movements for the first time. And also, yes, some people were disappointed with their scores, and you are going to get that, right? That is the whole point of the Open. If it was easy, then everyone would do it, and not everyone does it. So it's an experience where I think you have to learn a lot about, and kind of reflect, take the time to reflect, because you will learn a lot about sort of what your big weaknesses are, where you may fall short in your training, or some of the things you might be avoiding with your training that you might need to work on and focus on for the next year. But it's definitely going to give you that motivation that you need for this year to be like, right, if I didn't quite get to the pull-ups, or I didn't quite get the muscle-ups, or I didn't quite get to that weight on the bar in terms of the cleans or the snatches or whatever it may be, that is your focus now for this year. Pick one thing, don't pick everything, we all want to pick everything. Pick one thing and make that the focus for this year. And next year, it might not get tested, that's fine, but you're going to be a lot fitter than you were this year, right?
Yeah, I think as well, don't get disheartened by what rank you got, what percentile you got. That's the percentile of people that signed up. There's also many people that didn't sign up, so you're already ahead of them because you actually come here and you actually done the workout. So
exactly,
you should give yourself a pat on the back for giving it a go.
Just for putting skin in the game, right? Like, it's like a lot of people don't do it because they feel like maybe they're a little bit anxious of competition, and the word competition scares them. But the fact that you did the workout, whatever level, is something. It means
better than
nothing, right? So tell them, definitely.
Amazing. Okay, so let's talk about your favorite workout. 1, 2, or 3.
So weirdly, 1. Yeah. Well, and I suppose the advantage was, 1 was the only one I got to do twice because I was away in the middle. But I actually didn't hate it as much as I thought I would. Does that make them mad? So 2 frustrated me a bit, and that's given me my goal for this year because I will conquer the pull-up. And I think potentially had I been here, been able to do it again, I might have just managed to wriggle myself 1. But and 3, that last row. Somebody took my batteries out. Last row. So yeah, I think 25.1, controversially, but then I have weirdly come to quite like burpees, but don't tell anyone because it's a secret. They're a thing. I used to hate them. I suppose, yes, for me, last year, the first one with the burpees absolutely killed me.
Yeah,
and I genuinely thought, what am I doing here? I am going to be sick. This is the worst thing I've ever done. I've only been coming here for a couple of months, and why am I doing this? And just all these people cheering and saying, come on. I'm thinking, no, you're going to be sick. You're going to be sick very soon. And this year doing it, and then thinking, literally 10 minutes afterwards, I'm going to do it again. Thinking, okay, something's gone in my head now that was never there before. So, I'm going to pitch for 25.1.
Wow. Favourite workout, okay. Go on, Cal.
I think I'm going to agree.
What?
Yeah.
You lot are joking.
I know.
The first workout.
I really didn't like the second one. Really didn't.
But why was that? Was it because...
The thrusters for me were heavy.
Okay.
So my aim next year is to get stronger so that the weight isn't an issue anymore. That's definitely the thing that holds me back. I was proud of myself to getting where I did in the 25.3 because again the weight was heavy for me, but I managed to get through all the lifting. I just had the row left, so I was proud of myself for the last workout. However, I think I've really done myself proud in that first one. Last year that weight for me with the dumbbell was horrendous, and this year I managed to get much further than I even thought I'd get, so
Fair point.
For me that is one.
Yes.
Yourself?
My favourite workout, 25.2.
I thought it would kill us.
I just love high skills, and if you throw some heavy barbell, I love it because that's where I can get ahead.
Yes.
If it's low skills, I mean the chance I can still get ahead a bit, but the chance of me going ahead a lot is not so much. Yeah.
For me, I'm saying the last one. Because the only reason I really enjoyed the last one was that it was the one where I really felt the strategy I hit on point first time. And I was very happy to be like, I'm not going to redo that one. Because I think the other two maybe got into my head a little bit, and a little bit the last one as well. I was nervous because I watched it several times, and I was like,
"That's the worst thing about judging."
This is not looking good. It's not filling me with confidence. This one, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna have to change it up this time round. But settling into the workout, I thought the wall walks were going to be a lot harder, and they actually were manageable, which was a stark difference to when last time we had wall walks in the Open back in 2022, I believe. We just opened the gym, so it was 23. So 2023, there was wall walks with double unders and snatches, and I fondly remember that one not being that fun.
Yeah.
So I was concerned that it was going to be a similar story with this one, but I thoroughly enjoyed that workout. And I think 10 minutes in, I got a second win. I was like, I'm going for this now. I got to the bar on the snatches, and I'm like, touch and go. Did it for like, it was like, okay, stop. Easy, bro. Easy. But no, it was really good. I think by the time I got back onto the RR, to feel like I had another level to go, it was like felt really good. So I sent it in, and that workout was a great combination. Yes, it was on the longer side, which I kind of enjoyed. And the short,
was quite good.
Yeah, and the short and fast ones are not really my favourites. But yeah, I thought that workout was spot on for me. Really good. I had a mix of everything.
There you go. Everyone was different apart.
And it was weird because I think looking at it and having a chat with quite a few people, they were like, I'm really worried about the cleans, but the snatches, like, I'm really worried about the snatches, and talked themselves out on that. And then when they got to it, snatches were fine, but the cleans went on for about 3 weeks. I was on the cleans and I was like, really, more? More and more. And then it got to the snatches, I was like, these are nice. I quite like these now. These felt quite lovely after those. So, and I would have liked the chance to have done that one again, to be fair, even though at the end of it I wouldn't have said that. But yeah, literally, Mag shouting at me, judging me, going, and I'm like, nothing left. Tank is empty. I'm going as hard as I can.
Got better.
Yeah.
Workout, because it was a lot about strategy, right?
Yeah,
so it was like you learn a lot from the first time you did it. Like, okay, this is probably where I went wrong. I tried a different strategy, and I think it was nice to have your tie breaks there as well, to be like, okay,
it gives you that aim.
That was a good help.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, to focus on where you're getting to, and I think, when I was doing a bit of the judging, and I had people's previous sheets, and I could see where I'm like, go more now, really.
It was good.
Send it here, but no, it was good. I thought all three, to be fair, I thought they were great combos of workouts, and 2 was just my own frustration because I need to be able to be better at doing certain things. But for me, that's given me the fire to think, Because last year it was definitely whipping myself to death trying to do double unders. With someone saying to me, no rep. No rep. And you're just like, I'm black and blue and I'm getting no rep. This year I'm going to do that. So this year I was like skipping through my double unders thinking, I like these. So next year, there'll be some form of gymnastics thing, so learning to do pull-ups will help me with toes to bar and everything else, because it is just that strength and that skill. So for me that's definitely put my mind in the right place.
Nice. Very good.
That is. So what advice, I guess there are many people that, they have some regrets or they have some wins, like I work on double unders and it paid off, or I haven't really been coming to gymnastics to learn pull-ups. Right, so what advice can we give to someone that's been, so has got some regrets and would like to improve next year?
Well, for me, that's easy. Gymnastics is a thing. I mean, I'm biased, I love gymnastics, but gymnastics teaches you so many skills and gives you wings that make you fly. So, for me, definitely. And stop avoiding the classes that you don't like so much, because we all do it. We look sometimes and think, so I've altered my mindset. If I ever look and think, I really don't like that, I think that's the one I've got to go and do, because there's a reason why I'm thinking I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I think, don't have a regret. Just have a learning point, So you didn't do as well, or it didn't go quite as well, but actually that gives you the idea of what you need to do next time. So for me, it's all about flipping it the other way around and saying, okay, great, that's given me a target, a goal or a focus, and write it on the board.
Yes.
So you commit yourself to it, because I think sometimes it's easy to say it in your head and think about it, but if you don't commit to it and nobody else knows what it is, then it's easy to kind of just ignore it and duck it. So get up on the board, make yourself proud of it, and then go out and do everything you can to achieve it.
Yeah, you want to see it every day, right?
Yeah.
You want it to be a memory, to be like, I remember what that felt like last year, so I'm going to make sure it doesn't feel like that next year.
And I want a pull-up bar, and I want Caitlin to post her video of her pull-up bar experience for anyone who never saw that. That was one of my highlights. Caitlin showed me her home pull-up bar, and for those of you who haven't seen it,
If she can send me I'll insert clip.
Yeah, honestly.
Insert the clip here.
And worth sending to You've Been Framed, because
it's funny.
I literally watched it. She was fine, there was no injuries occurred, but it did make me laugh a lot. Thank you, Caitlin, for sharing that. It was just genius.
She dropped it right in there.
Yeah,
I think for me, as Danny said, write down your goals on the board, make them achievable goals. Don't write something down that is going to be so unachievable that you never get it and you're so disheartened when it comes to actually doing it. I see a lot of the time people put things on there and it's, I want to link 5 bar muscle ups, but I can't do a pull up yet. You need to build your way up to them bigger goals. Give yourself milestones to hit, and come to open gym. For me, past year, most of my progression came from coming to open gym, just doing the things I knew I needed to work on. Me, Maddie, Siska, Alex used to come on a Thursday night and we would just do double unders and we'd all be whipping ourselves, all be doing it together. Everyone is here, everyone wants to achieve the same things. Find people that you can come down with, do it together if you don't want to come on your own. And it makes a massive difference. It really does. All of us now can do double unders. Bar muscle ups are a thing. Toes to bar. We're all from the open gym that we were doing. It has definitely elevated my skill level.
Yeah.
Yes, but just to clarify, you need priority is to come to classes, right? And it's not to be funny, and it's great to work on. There are things that you just need to put time in, like 100%. Double unders. You just need to whip yourself for hours and hours and hours, and then suddenly it will click. The timing will be right, and you will get more and more strength together. Yeah. Handstand walk, the same. You need to fall over again and again and again. But again, you need to build strength for handstand walk, right? So that's where you build your strength in classes. It's impossible to do it in the open gym once a week. So
I think what you want to do is, obviously in class we're never gonna have enough practice time to really go into depth. I mean, unless you go in gymnastics, that's why you need to go to gymnastics. But I think what you need to do is you need to come to class to learn the skill, learn the basics, learn the progressions, and then you need to put in the time after it to practice, right? So it's important to learn and make sure, because you will get coached in class, make sure you have an understanding of what your weaknesses are, because you aren't going to go from no toaster bar to all of a sudden toaster bar without actually understanding what progressions you need to take to get you to a toaster bar. Once you know that, once you know what you need to work on, what you need to practice, then you've got to put in the time. And then you've got to make sure you're hitting it on a week-to-week basis, right? But what you don't want to do is try and do it on your own and learn bad form, bad technique, because that's just going to, if anything, prolong, right, the process. We don't want to prolong the process. We want you to get it as quickly as possible, if not in time for next year's Open. But you want to make sure that you understand the steps that you need to take to get you to that movement, and then you just got to work hard, right? You just got to work hard and keep practicing as much as you can. Make sure you're doing the progressions. Make sure it looks right. And then if you need help from a coach, just ask them, how does this look? How do you think? Where can I work on? Always talk to us, because that's why we're here, right? We're here to make sure you guys can get to the next level that you want to get to.
Yeah, and I think Danny and Callum had a great point, just saying about. Callum said, be realistic. It's true. Yeah. That, CrossFit is not easy. That's why not everybody does it, right? CrossFit is very unique and time demanding and commitment, really. It's longevity. It's not 3 months program and you have promised, the best shape of your life in 3 months. It's not going to happen. In truth, you need trust in the process. Yeah. You have to put time and consistent effort into that, so then you will see the rewards after. Some people will get results a bit quicker, but some might take a bit longer, and that's okay. But you just need to trust the process. Don't try to rush things, because then most probably you will get an injury that you don't want. When you rush things, you won't be able to sustain it in high-intensity workouts. And like we always say, priority is for us, for us as well, to move well. Then we add intensity. Yeah. And then, we adding skill level. And that's why CrossFit is so great, because there is just never-ending progress. Yeah. Once you have handstand walk, then you work on, obstacle handstand walk.
Ria was doing that the other day.
That's right. Obstacle handstand walk for time, under fatigue, with some heavy barbell. Can you do that? Yeah. So, yes, remember, don't be disheartened. Also, don't be discouraged. Now, you just need to know it takes time, and it's okay to be where you're at. And then slowly, if you just trust the process, if you just commit, it will happen. You will see the beauty of wherever you can be as, the best version of you. Yes.
I think as well, keep each other accountable. You've got people that come to the class at the same time as you. Find out what their goals are. And if they're not pushing themselves to that goal, just give them a nudge. Yeah. Come on, let's do double unders today. I know you can do singles, let's go for doubles. Yeah. Keep each other accountable, and they've got to push you just as much as you push them. That's why we're here. We're all here as one. We're a community. So we need to help each other. Yeah.
No, absolutely. I mean, I've seen there are many people started coming, 15, 20 minutes before their class, so they can do some skipping, or they can work on their keeping, just understanding hollow arch. Very simple. But, you're doing it for yourself. And then in the class, it's that one step closer. Yep. So I will mention that. So those people that we've never seen back after the first workout. But I'm not saying, I'm not pointing anyone out.
Calling them out, man.
No, I'm not, absolutely.
Calling them out, man.
No, it's just an example. I guess there are many more that haven't even signed up. And they might feel the same way. You might feel like you want to be in better, or you feel like you should be in better place fitness-wise, but then it doesn't reflect when you compare to others. And so again, this is, I guess, mental block that we also want to support you with. We need to be open with you where you're at, right? But we can promise at the same time that you will progress. If you trust us, if you trust the programming, if you come consistently, it will do, like the methodology itself will do the job, right? You need to trust, and if you do feel, you know, you should be in better place, I don't know how to explain. I guess you just wish you could be faster there, wherever. I don't know, top 5% or top 10, or faster than someone in the gym.
Everyone's got their friend in me. Let's not.
That's right.
You've
That's
got
true.
someone you're looking on the wall like, what score did you get today? Oh, I'm going for that. Like, everyone's got that. You can't tell me you ain't got that.
And it's needed.
Yeah, 100%.
It's healthy.
It's needed.
Yeah.
Yes. But I guess my point is the reality is you're not going to move on if you don't face it, if you're not going to be honest with yourself. That's right. But at the same time, remember, everyone's got different background and story, but we are here to help you, and you need to know that we understand. It's normal to feel like that, okay? So if you do struggle with that, we can sit down and chat about it. You always have our support and accountability with us. And we will share as much as we can to help you overcome this mindset, because it is mindset. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Nice.
Next question. Do you have another question?
Yeah.
Is there anyone want to ask a question? On the spot. And cut the podcast here. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
No, I think what else is there? What else do we need to talk about?
I mean, we can address quickly. Yes. Go on.
One thing.
Go on.
The Bake Off.
Oh, mate.
Oh,
What was everyone's favourite?
I missed a load of them. There were things that looked
Oh, yeah,
so
you were
good.
away. You were
I was
away,
away and I
yeah.
missed a load. And they,
I don't want to offend people on the podcast, bro. I don't know.
Matt offended me enough. It's
Do
okay.
you know what I mean?
To be honest, I also didn't get to try everything.
Boy, you should have maybe ate some.
I did.
No, you didn't.
But from
Oh,
The thing is, I don't know. I have a favourite, but I don't know who it was from. It was
which
brownie.
one? Oh.
the brownie was a favourite.
Brownies, yeah.
No, bro.
I didn't get to try the
mousse.
The mousse. I
Oh,
didn't
The
get to
mousse
try
was
it.
amazing.
The mousse was
Like
lovely.
the mousse was unreal. I think if you tried the mousse, you wouldn't be talking about brownies, bro.
everyone was talking about
Yeah, everyone, there was none left.
Very sad and mistake.
I did enjoy Sophie's dark chocolate oaty thing. Flapjack. I
You
don't
don't
know.
even
like-
know what it is. How can you enjoy it? when you don't
Yeah,
know
but
what
it
is?
was like a bowl of oats and dark chocolate around it, and they were like
I didn't see that.
I
raisins.
didn't see that.
She brought it on Friday.
I definitely would
And
have
take the
to be
rest
honest, it was gone.
That's pretty
Friday
good testimony to that. But and so I suppose if we are going to mention things, I'm just going to have to give a little shout
We
out.
have to.
We do. Team Goat, I love you all. You were
Well done.
fabulous. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Your participation, just being here, showing up, wearing green.
It was the baking.
doing stuff, baking, whatever it was. You got together and you got behind Team Goat. And I have to say, I'm a hugely proud goat parent. And I'll just leave him sitting here as a reminder. So congratulations, Team Goat. Sorry.
Yes. Well,
I
I wasn't
must
gonna
say,
do it.
they
We
did
did
really well.
they did do well. They pulled
That
out
can
the
be
way.
a good lesson for Eagles.
Shout out to the Stallions for the last 10 points that we got. Shout out to my vice captains as
What
well.
happened?
That's right.
That's actually embarrassing. You guys were over 100 points ahead of him at one point. I don't know how.
But yeah, with Bake Off, there was a lemon drizzle Made by Ashley also.
Who's a goat?
Very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
my goat vice captain is
Very
Ashley, Molly, thank you. And you did bakes. And the baking, I think the baking. I liked the fact there was a bit of everything you could do. And if people wanted to commit, you know, they could leave a review. And the reviews are great because it's really positive. And, you know, I'd encourage anyone to leave a review at any time because, you know, for somebody who's new, who's having a look at CrossFit and thinking, what's this about? And they go and click on the reviews and they're like, oh, okay, there's people that sound like me, look like me, new like me, and it's really positive for that. So for anyone at any time, please do leave reviews because that's great. But just for me, it was the variety of stuff people could do to get involved. And if it was your first time and you're thinking, oh, I'm big, but then someone said you could do a bake, you know, and some people pulled it out the bag, didn't they? They did some really good baking. And
they really did. The commitment level, because it was a bit last minute, I'm not going to lie. Like, there was no prep time. It wasn't like you could think for 2 weeks, like, what am I going to make? I literally said on the Thursday, this Friday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, I was like, this Friday, and the commitment level was unreal.
There was enough food there.
Yeah.
I'm not for a small army, small CrossFit army.
Yeah,
it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Right, let's just So, guys, what you've got for the funniest moment or the most embarrassing moment? Not to put anyone on the spot, but let's laugh a bit. I'm sure they don't mind.
Oh,
whoever it is.
So sorry, Caitlin's video. That just did for me so well. I mean, you know, and Caitlin, I'm sorry because, you know, it was just the most genius moment. I have thought of something that really amused me. Vic's face when Mags no-repped her wall walks. Literally, you could have turned to stone.
Oh, really?
She just looked up and there was this just look and it was just like this and I was like, oh, Mags, duck, quick, because there's a flare coming your way. And I was just like, ow, Vix, ow. Yeah, so that was, in that moment, yes, I thought that I could see the words no rep. And Vix was like, I know it's a no rep, I know it's a no rep, I know it's a no rep. And it was like, and I thought, oh, yes, that was brilliant. That made me laugh.
I didn't think.
I've thought of one.
I don't know.
I've got one.
Go on.
For me, it's not really embarrassing or anything. It was just watching Lewis walk the barbell halfway across the room in that last workout. He was going around in circles, and then he was throwing it down.
Was that the Friday night?
I think that was Monday. That was Monday.
He span. He did a full 360 when he was doing his
You should have
lifting.
seen him on Friday, bro. Like, it was on Friday. I was judging him, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to clear off. Like, he was going so far away.
We actually had two people.
It was me. One time, I put
barbell from rolling off.
Yeah, every time he dropped, I set my foot on it because it was just going further and further. And there were people there, and I was like, "This is getting." And he was so laser focused, he couldn't even see what was happening around him. And I'm thinking, "You need a bigger space," but I'm just going to stop it. And literally just went dee.
Lewis, if you're watching this, mate, learn how to barbell cycle, bro.
The cycle not going round.
Yeah, that was. I was judging him, so that was good. A good one. Spinning around with the Bible. I'm like, is he going to keep going?
I didn't know if he was going to walk out the door or what. He was taken outside.
I'm like, I'm trying to think.
You asked the question.
I know.
Is it funniest moment?
Funniest was the most embarrassing.
Most embarrassing? That's a bit harsh.
I know, but why not?
Anything terrible?
Anyone fall off the bar?
No. Thank goodness no one fell off the bar. That was quite good. Funniest moment. Funniest moment. I don't think we had too many funny moments. I think that was
a funny moment in general was the video we got. All of the 3 videos that was made.
Yeah, that was.
They were just so good to watch.
Yeah.
Which one?
The sights and sounds.
Sounds.
Sights and sounds of CFO.
Especially the names on the first.
That means you haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it. The names on the first one was
The names were brilliant.
Perfect.
The names were. You know what? They were a moment of madness from me. Like I
a bit delirious.
After I edited, and I was at that point where I'm like, I don't know what else I could do to this video, and then it just came to me, and I was like,
great.
I think it started with Bless because I was like, let me poke fun at Bless a little bit, and then I just went back and like, I'm gonna poke fun at everyone.
That was so good.
But it was no.
I think also. Archie, I guess he doesn't mind. I'm sure. He just needs to start coming to more classes. He knows that. He's done first ever thruster in the Open. Yeah. He was ready to go, shirt off, everything, and he didn't know how to thruster. I mean, we had to show him. And
mid-workout.
Well, just before. But no, and actually he was just funny.
I think on his last workout
he definitely committed to the Open.
He did.
100%.
He did commit to the Open.
But he went into his own zone. Last workout, he had headphones on. I'm like, bro, he's like, yeah, no man, I'm going into my own zone. I'm like, good boy, go for it. Go for it.
No, they were gone after a few seconds. You can't do the Open workout in your headphones.
No, it was good.
Not possible. But yeah, no, it was good. I think.
No, I'm
sure everyone will. When they watch this, they'll give us all these funny moments.
Yeah, if you do have some,
write them in the comments. Oh yeah, that's it. Write them in the comments. Yeah. There we go. That's it. We're getting better at this YouTube stuff.
And if you've got them and you've got a clip of them.
Oh, man, fantastic. Send them in. I'll put them at the end of this video. Send them in.
Make a compilation.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, fantastic. Well, how are we going to wrap this up? We're going to speak about upcoming.
What's next?
Well,
let's share it. So yes, we have this tomorrow. We're going for Ninja Warrior. I mean, the podcast will be released after, so it doesn't really matter. But
at least
we're going Ninja.
You know when we record it.
And you'll also know if we'll come back alive.
It's going to get so competitive.
Yes. We've also got test week coming up, actually.
We've got test week.
So that's always a good one. Good opportunity. After the Open as well. The Open's obviously a good opportunity to test yourself, but we've got a test week. We're going to use our level system that we have in the gym. So you guys, if you didn't do it in January, it's going to be a good opportunity to do it in April. Get a few benchmarks in, see where you're at. As well, sort of give you more of a goal as well that we want to do for the rest of the year. So make sure you
see some improvements.
Yep, 100%.
Pick up that.
But book in. Make sure you're here. 7th to the 13th of April.
Yep.
Don't go on holiday just yet. Just chill for a little bit.
And then we have golf day and afternoon tea. We had to change the date because initially it was 12th of April, but from all the responses we had, not many people could make it. So
well, Matt actually could make it, and now he can't make it. So he was very upset. He's like, "What have you done that for?" I'm like, "Brother, you got to go with the majority."
Oh no! So yes, it's the 10th of May. So hopefully we get more girls in, and then boys for golf. And then it's gonna be a combined social after your golfing and after our afternoon tea. It's a lovely place, Lallingston Park Golf Club, so the weather should be great as well. And shout out to Ashley for helping us out, organising. Yes.
And final thing, Ken Classic.
Yes.
Ken Classic. Can't wait. We're bringing it back for 2025. And workout one is. I ain't gonna tell you that. You think I'm gonna give it? No.
Can we get some really little hints? Let's get some really cryptic, obtuse hints that we're never gonna get.
Just like Dave Castro. I mean, absolutely nothing.
What it actually meant. I mean, no, the wall with.
The second one was the second one. Yeah.
The first one,
no idea.
First one, no idea.
So you need to think of some of those.
Have some running in the Ken Classic.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we have some
laps around the park. Maybe.
You want running? That's what.
After the days.
You're the only one who wants running, bro.
I know. I don't think I'm good at it.
We don't know yet. We need to test the workouts. That's what we need to do. So we're going to test the workouts.
In secret.
We're going to have to because you two are signed up, so you guys aren't invited to that. But we'll test the workouts and then we will make some adjustments. But yeah, we'll give some clues. Hopefully you guys can guess. But it'll be very similar to what we did last year. So hint, maybe have a look at what we did last year.
That scares me because last year I judged and watched it all and people get saying, "Oh, why aren't you taking part?" And I'm thinking, I would have tried. And this year I've signed up, so yay.
You've caught the competition flu.
I can't help it now. I'm in the bug, but...
Right, I think we're going to wrap it up there. 45 minutes, bam, done. We will see you guys on the next episode of the Board Talk, where I believe the next one we might have a guest on, special guest.
Yes.
So we're going to maybe introduce a few of you, get a few of you on these things and get some member stories. Obviously, if you've been here for 2 weeks, we're not going to ask you to come on yet. That would
Throw you right in the deep end.
You know what I mean? How was your first week?
First session, come along.
Stand here, relax, it's fine.
Talk to the mic.
Thank you guys for watching or listening, and we will catch you on the next episode.
Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.